Hi everybody, so I'm Irene McAleese, co-founder at See.Sense. We are a startup, but we're trying to help cities solve some of the biggest challenges that they face around congestion and pollution, and we think that a big part of that starts with cycling. So more and more cities around the world want to get more people cycling, but to do that they need to break down some of the big barriers. And one of the biggest barriers is actually the perception of safety. So we're helping to tackle safety through our connected cycling products, but we're also working with cities, I guess, on a double-sided IoT model. So there's a product for cyclists that's great, but we're also able to collect sensor data from our products, which is coming from a low-cost sensor network platform and then feeding into a big data for the city to design safer and smarter cities. It starts with See.Sense Icon. This is the bike light we used in the trial. It's a connected and intelligent bike light using sensor technology, reacts to its environment, so it knows when cyclists are in riskier environments like road junctions and roundabouts, and it flashes brighter and faster with daylight visible level brightness. The light is actually sold as a bike light into 50 countries around the world. But this is the first time we've done a large-scale trial here to collect data, and so we're really grateful for the opportunity to work with Dublin City Council to be able to test out our data proposition. Collecting data through a hardware device differs from how you can collect data through an app. We're able to get really, really accurate data, which allows us to measure things like the quality of the road surface, collisions, near-miss events, as well as track cyclists in real time across the city, generating a heat map of the city, showing popular routes, dwell times, and that kind of thing. In our trial here in Dublin, it was, I suppose, take one step back, say the data is fantastic, and we think we have really never before seen data in terms of all of that stuff that we can gather through the device. But the really exciting thing is also the citizen engagement opportunity. So we saw, and we launched a trial here with no budget, I might add, no marketing spend. I mean, we had 1,500 people apply to take part in the trial in the first week. We were able to bring 500 of those cyclists into the trial. We ran the trial over a 3-month period, seeing out of those 500 cyclists, 470 cyclists actively engaged with collecting the data. And I must thank a proportion of Google staff and some of the others here in the Docklands who really actively participated in that. And lots of cyclists collecting data as well and reporting through the app in terms of the surveys at the end. So phenomenal response in terms of citizen engagement. In just 3 days, we're able to map all the popular routes across Dublin. I'm not going to go too much into the data in this session, but if you do want to come and see us up at our booth, I'll happily show you some more of the dashboards, the data we've been able to collect. But this is showing the heat map, directionality of cyclists, and our road surface scoring just on Barrow Street at the front here. We're also collecting perception data, so cyclists can tell us their feelings and experiences through the app, enriching that sensor layer of data. So going forward, we've now just finished the data collection phase. We're now working actively with Dublin City Council, senior transport planners, etc., to draw out all of the insights from the data so that actionable insights can be created for Dublin. We're really excited to have had the opportunity to learn lots through this trial, and we think we've created now a really exciting product going forward. So anyone here wants to come and chat with us in the break, we're happy to explore that with other cities as well that are looking to transform. Thank you.